Okay, so please give me the update because right now I'm a little confused what's going on. You know what I mean? Because I've been busy with my own headache. But my questions to
Uh,
you are, first of all, in regards to the pad issue, um, um, you were give me exactly what steps you did to take to get it resolved, and I guess this is the best you could do. You're saying because you weren't able to keep it how it originally was together. They're all separated now.
um, okay. First of all, I did the task at that time, me and my team, both
Yeah.
together, and we did a call support. And
Okay.
yes, in the call support, we did whatever we did in 72 minutes.
Right.
That
But
was
what
a
I'm saying
long
is
call.
the 72 is the actual time you're talking about. You actually talked to them, or that was the waiting, or what was that?
Yes, all together, waiting because we will giving them ASINs one by one, and they were checking it, they were updating it at the back end, then they were coming back, then we were giving them the second ASIN. So this is how we did with the four ASINs, I guess. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But what I'm asking you is more, a little bit more nuanced. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure if it was you or your team did it. I want to know is if I was calling, what would I say to them to say, okay, how do I resolve this? That's what I'm asking you.
Okay. Actually, we didn't told them that we are not the brand owners. Okay. First of all, let me tell you that Uzair is here with me.
Yes, I saw him. Hi, how
We
are you?
have, yes, we have just
How are
finished a
you?
meeting, and I send you a message. Me and Uzair was together. I sent that Uzair, we have a Tony and we need to see the account. So when we get into the account, the access was not there. I just randomly message you that we would have ample time before 3 in the morning, but I got to know
Well, what
from
I'm
you that
saying
it's
to
only
you,
half
listen,
hours.
I know there's a lot of things going on. Next time, don't try to rush it. I could have waited for a couple more days, give you guys
No,
more
no,
time.
I was no, no, I was not about that, but I confused 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. basically. So that's the
Okay,
matter
that's
happened.
yeah, that's a different issue of the time zone, right?
Yeah,
But what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying to you is let's go back to this. Give me the details of again what you were explaining how what you did to resolve it.
Yes. So I actually we went on the call and we didn't told them that we are not the brand owners, because if we
Okay.
have told them that okay we don't own this brand, we have the issue. We just told them that our bullets, our description is not getting updated because from your comment or message you said a description, because we in our language call them bullet points, not
Okay.
description.
Okay.
So as I don't have knowledge about the product, so we
Yeah.
just went through that and we said them our description is not getting updated.
Okay.
They didn't investigate it further, and
Yeah.
here was the trick that don't tell them the actual issue, just
Right.
tell them what's on the front end and not at the back end. If you we told them by ourselves, oh we are not the brand owners, we are just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
selling
Yeah.
it from 10 years, please help us, then they
Yeah.
get the point, okay no you
Okay.
cannot. So
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
the trick was only this, nothing
Right.
special. Yeah.
Right. So
So
you
this was the
focus
trick.
on, yeah, I get it. So and you focused, the main issue was being on the product
Yeah,
description. So they just
yeah,
hopefully took care
yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah. We
and it
didn't
worked.
tell them that we are not brand owners. So yes,
Right,
this
right. Yeah,
happened.
yeah, of
But
course.
it
Yeah.
was a 72 minutes call altogether.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, at least the main thing is it was very impressive. You know what I mean? That's
yeah,
the reason it got me interested to talking with you guys because I have a million things going on. But when you can
yeah,
resolve something like this, that's good. So
yeah.
the other question I want to know was what's your opinion on something like this? Because remember, um those unfulfillables, a lot of those are discontinued items that we don't even carry anymore, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I want to sort of even kind of delete them from our thing. But then what happens is if you delete it from the catalog, it becomes a kind of a nightmare because then sometimes you get it back later. And it's like a stranded item. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Um, and I don't want to get dinged with, you may have heard there's this kind of um, out of stock
yeah,
penalty now with Amazon, right? So
yeah, yeah.
unless something is either it's on hold or paused or discontinued, I'm going to have a penalty for being out of possibly stock on it as well every month.
Okay.
So
You're
what
talking
would you?
about these ASINs?
Yeah, the one that I showed you before. Remember that I had a bunch of items in Canada on in the unfulfillable for like
Yeah,
120 days, 100 or longer, you
yeah, yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So they are unfulfillable, and you don't want to remove them.
I can't remove them because
Oh, okay.
you understand what I mean? A lot of times it could be customers that happens is they refund them, but they don't actually send the item
Oh
back.
yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? And
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's how those companies I was showing you, you were asking me who is seller investigators, and they're part of the carbon 16, right? So
Right, right, right.
they're the main competition now to helium 10. So what they're
Okay.
doing is they're getting all these refunds for people for all these different things. Most of the time
Okay.
it's just inbound shipping, right? That's the
Okay.
main
Yep.
time. But the other times when you have these types of things where customers don't return it, and they charge fees, like we were only paying like
Yeah.
15%, but they
Yeah.
charge other people as much as 20%. And some people they
Yeah.
charge even 7, 8%, depends on the volume, right?
Yeah.
But that's a different issue. But
Um,
let me ask you this. What would you do? What's the best way to kind of clean this up? Just send them and make a case? Because I've sent a case, and most times they don't even understand. They wanted me to send the customer order number and stuff. I don't remember.
yeah.
I'm just trying to clean it up without having to call and waste 1 hour on the phone, right?
Right. Right, right. So they are unfulfillable, but they are not actually in the Amazon warehouse. You cannot remove them, and you cannot also remove them from your inventory.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they are just
yeah,
in numbers. They are not
yeah.
physically present there.
Yeah. I don't want to kind of delete them. You know what I mean? Plus the fact that I'm trying to hopefully even get the reimbursement on that, because if that's the
Hmm.
case where the customer didn't return it, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still pending. So
Uh,
listen,
like,
let me know
yeah,
if you're not sure. You can let me know regarding that. Otherwise, tell
yeah.
me about your partner and what you guys specialize in. And just to let you know, yeah, this is being recorded. You know what I mean? So we can use this for educational and training purposes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes. Okay. So Uzair is a working partner with me, and he specialized in PPC. So in our agency, whole
Yeah.
PPC department is being monitored by him, and we both are working together for around 4+ years. So I
Okay.
specialized on the catalog and operations part, along with team under me, and Uzair specialized in PPC part. So this is how we
Okay.
are running our agency, Captain Nancy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many people you guys have working under both of you guys?
We have together team of around 12 people, including creative team as well.
Okay. Because the
Yeah.
reason I'm asking these types of questions is sometimes I don't like it when I'm being passed off to another team member, because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
dealing with the salespeople, and that's great because I understand you want to scale. You guys deserve it. If you're smart enough, you deserve it, and
Yeah.
and all that. But at the same time, the quality goes down because I don't know who I'm talking to or whatever. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like we saw in the first assignment, as long as you resolve the issue, that's the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I know that. Yes, we are on the scaling part, and yes, we know that sometimes there are only salesperson and behind the team is separate, but we are not reached at that level. But we would surely like to reach that level if we'll be having salesperson. But right now, we are the salesperson, we are the operations managers, and yes,
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna remember, all you have to do for inspiration is remember one word.
yeah,
You know what that word is? It's called utopia. You guys should know
yeah,
that because
yeah, of
having
course.
people who are in
We
the
are
know,
proud. Yeah,
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 because they don't have to, they're not on any podcasts, and you know what I mean, things like that.
yeah,
They don't
yeah,
go much on the social media. But
yeah,
people who know how successful you can possibly be on Amazon,
yeah,
they know those words, right? So
yeah, yeah.
so what I want to know is, yeah, then let me know next week. Let's do it that way. That'll give you enough time. So, and again, like I don't want to just give you unlimited access. That should give you enough time. Say if today is Wednesday, how about by um 1 second, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm just in a meeting. What's up?
Hi,
Hey.
sorry. I was trying to call Twin Ducks for the delivery count of hours of operation.
I think it's like 4 or 5, whatever. Just like regular business hours, like 10 to 4 or 5. Like I don't know, like
Okay. Sorry, I
yeah.
just I didn't look that it was your number. It's in your signature, so.
O- Okay. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. So sorry. So what I was saying was yeah. So that way you can show me what you can do on the PPC side. Let me ask you
Yep.
this: is there anything else you guys do? Because the thing it seems like everybody in Pakistan, I jokingly wonder about this. Is like why are they so focused on the PPC side? And you know
Yeah.
why? It's a
Yeah.
culture. Tell me if I'm wrong. It's a culture of bargaining, right? So our culture is to bargain, right, to get a good deal. We
Mm-hmm.
don't never gonna accept the first price. So we do the
Uh,
same thing with Amazon. We feel we can get a much better value for a client. You understand what I mean? If his budget
yeah.
is 10,000 a month, hey,
Yeah.
I'm giving you that discount. You know what I mean? From the man.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that, hey, you're overpaying Amazon, and or you can get a much better optimization or whatever,
Yeah.
your filters and your reporting would come up to that kind of conclusion, right?
Yeah, we have like I have few questions before moving to the overview and presentation as well. What are your pain points right now? Why you want to get audit of your listing? Who is managing your account right now? Why do you feel that you need an audit of your account?
Well, I mean, the main thing is that I'm in transition, right? And that's why I gave you some of those social media links, right? Because what I find is the social media is very important, because it's like, if you know the words Gary V, I hope you guys know somebody like that. Um,
Yeah.
and again, he built the whole empire and by through social media as well.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it works well as a training ground. But my point was, um, I've gotten to a point where, again, I'm outsourcing everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
want to making sure that next time I have problems, I'm dealing with people that I can trust. They can get the
Okay.
job done. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Um, and save me time, because I'm working a lot of times remotely. Like,
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in Asia right now, where we'll be
Okay.
having that meeting, and where I spend more and more time, and I
Right.
need somebody's that can be trusted and have good reputation. And
Right.
sometimes that's fine. Like I said, I don't mind paying a little bit more, but as long as you can show me you get the job done and you're on top of things. That's why I was asking you in terms of Vanessa Hunt. Like, in our
Yeah.
community, like, she's what we call the queen of the flat file. When it comes to anything to do with flat files, like, I've used her agency before. If,
Right.
if there's anybody you want to emulate, is her
Yeah.
agency. I even have her
Right.
price list. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
type of thing. So
Right.
what I'm saying to you is that if you can show me where your specialty is, other than the PPC side as well, right? That would be used to me. So I can say, okay, we can work together here. We can work together here, because I have so many new brands and products to be launched in the next basically 6 to 18 months.
Okay. So you're saying that outside Amazon and except PPC, what are other specialities for us?
Yeah, yeah. What areas that you feel that's your niche? That you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So actually, if we talk about, we are doing Walmart, and we
Okay.
are starting TikTok for one of our client. Like, just for the essence that we want to scale our clients as well, and our clients look forward that let's multi-channel our sales. We have product, we have sourcing line and everything. Then why not to try other channels? So we are going to start a TikTok for one of our client, and for other client, a Shopify is also in the pipeline, because we know that how to have good resources onboarded and how to get the work done. So I would not say that we are specialized in that, but I would say that we are specialized in catalog and PPC right now. But I'm not sure what particular thing you are looking from us.
Well, I
What
mean,
particular thing?
I want to see if you guys had more capability to say, okay, here's your current listing, what are your main listings, to say, okay, this is the type of job. If you guys do full optimization as
Mm-hmm.
well of listings, you know what I mean? That category, or you're more right now, it seems to be more on the PPC side. Fine. But what I'm saying to you
Mm,
right now is, until those new products in the
okay.
pipeline come and they're launched and they're
Right.
doing well, then we increase the budgets. That's still way off, right? Because I'm
Right.
I'm in I'm in the phase right now of discontinuing a lot of products, right?
Okay.
And
Right.
especially on the bedding side, as we launch new brands, because like, even though, like, the company that I founded many years ago, called Down Under Bedding, we're
Yeah.
one of the new brands we've already registered is called Zen Bliss, right? So that's going to
Right.
be a great name that people that I love, and that can be used for a wide variety of items, right? So, but I want to
Okay.
find out, okay, do you guys have capabilities to handle other things? You know, because I can see you're very strong as well as in the flat files. I mean, is that
Mhm.
something you'd be considered like very strong for you guys?
Catalog and PPC both, because
Okay.
Uzair is too good at the PPC part, and we are managing brands. We focus towards organic ranking and ranking of the keywords and PPC to organic ratio. So I think that's the strongest part. It's not about just running the PPC; it's about getting your keywords ranked. So I would
Let
say
me
we are
ask
both
you this.
ranked.
Okay,
Yeah.
if PPC is your strength, couple things. Who are the people on either LinkedIn or social media, the top three people that you follow?
Uzair can answer this one. Uzair, are you with me? He thought that I'm only going
No
to
way, no way.
speak.
Listen. Okay, no way. Listen. It's
Yeah.
late for you. Why don't we just do this? Let's wrap this up. And we
Hello.
if you have anything to show me on the PPC side, then we can meet on Monday, right? That gives you enough time. Otherwise, what I want you to
Okay,
do is
there's
then
one thing I want to add.
1 second. Listen, I want you to Sidra, is complete the order then uh for the on Upworks, right? So that will be done, okay? Right? And then that's about it. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Think that when you were saying that you are
Oh,
PPC and the SEO, you know that when on Amazon, PPC and SEO go in hand in hand. So
yeah.
when you do PPC, you know SEO because SEO is the prerequisite. Oh, sorry, PPC. SEO is the prerequisite of PPC. So you have to do SEO to start PPC. Without a proper SEO, you cannot like run a good PPC. That is for sure.
Let me ask you this. How many accounts are you managing for the PPC side? And like what are some of the biggest accounts monthly somebody's spending?
Okay, so we are managing right now almost alhamdulillah 6 accounts, and you can say managing a portfolio of around 80-90 thousand dollars a month.
Combined of all of them, you say.
Yes, combined accounts.
Combined all of them. Right. Okay, and who are the people that you follow on social media in in your niche of the PPC? Because one
And
thing
mostly
we haven't talked about is the AI, the AI component, whether on the PPC side and the organic side is becoming slowly being phased in. You know what I mean? And nobody knows exactly how it's going to happen because that's why being on top of everything is very important because the AI is where. If you saw LinkedIn post from the president, the CEO of just the other day talking about the different integrations which is coming forward. It's going to be very challenging the next, you know.
many big tools right now like shifted to AI. Like you can say Perpetua shifted to AI and totally AI. So we are familiar with that also. And I follow Kevin King plus
Okay.
Mansoor Razi for that
Yeah.
for PPC. And I did follow Mina Elias, but right now because he's like too much towards supplement category,
Yeah.
so I kind of like skipped him. But
Yeah.
I'm mostly for Mansoor and Kevin and Brendan Young. Plus, after his data dive tool, he's more onto selling that tool. So right now, Mansoor Razi is my most favorite.
What do you think of a tool called PPC Ninja and that girl? I don't know what's her
Yeah,
name.
I've seen that PPC Ninja.
What do you think
Uh,
of? Go ahead,
I
honest, whatever.
actually it's some good tool, but because I have seen the videos of PPC Ninja, and they have like multiple people, promoting that content and making videos. I've seen that, but I haven't used that tool. I've seen that tool. I've seen the videos. But
What type of tools then? If I were to use you guys, what type of tools would you be using?
mostly with big accounts, we use Perpetua. Okay,
Okay.
and with normal accounts, we actually don't use any tools. We
You
use
do
manual,
manually.
and that works best for smaller accounts.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Listen, unless you guys have any more questions, why don't we kind of wrap this up? I know it's late for you guys. I know you guys are both tired. I had to move on as well. So, why
Yes.
don't we agree to meet on Monday if that's good for you? That gives you enough time to review everything and we can go from there.
And no, I have a question. I have a question. What
Yeah.
exactly we have to review, because there are a lot of products and we are
Yes.
not sure
Okay,
that
I tell you
what.
what,
Yeah.
the main thing I'd be interested in you reviewing is we have a leather apron you're going to see. Okay.
Okay.
So what we did with the leather apron is we actually, it's the same item. We did a common strategy of making a new ASIN for a new target market and all that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so we call it apron one and apron two. And then we also did, for example, I don't know if you know, it's a very common strategy, and this is the heart of the FTC lawsuit against Amazon, is you taking multiple variations of different colors or grades or whatever
Yeah.
to take
Yeah.
advantage of the Vine program, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then you combine, and then after you combine them again, and create that child parent relationship. So you
Yeah. Yeah.
basically you get up to whatever 100 reviews or whatever, you know what I mean? Because most of
Yeah.
them are
Yeah.
through the Vine program, but even that has a certain cost as well too, because you have to how much the product cost is and all that. But what I'm thinking, these are
Yes.
strategies which are well known to high profile sellers, that something that if I had an agency, that's what I would be showing. Hey, I know all these things and I have a team that can implement that. That's what I'm wanting to hear from you guys. If I'm telling you that, then I have the strategy already, right?
Right. 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 Right.
Because
Okay.
remember,
So
sorry, go ahead,
yeah.
because I'm in some private level, the billion, Kevin does a $1 billion seller summit, right? So I don't go to any of those things. That's too expensive for my blood. You know what I mean? Those things are gonna cost him for this one, each one in Hawaii is gonna cost him 15,000 US per person. I'm not in that league right now. I'm not even doing in the US. I'm not even doing 15,000 per month right now. Because
Yeah.
remember, our sales are downward because we're discontinuing all the old products and bringing in, and it takes time to launch new products, right? So I'm in a in a different phase. But the good thing is I have the knowledge. You know what I mean? I'm looking for
Right.
people like you who have that energy and that they
Right.
can implement it quickly.
Right. So right now, any team managing your account, or you are doing by yourself?
I'm doing it. What happened was we made a full change. I had somebody here who was working for me because I had a
Okay.
chain of retail stores, right? So we got rid of
Okay.
all the retail stores. We got rid of the warehouse now. Everything is
Okay.
fully online, right? So I don't,
Okay.
because here it's too expensive to hire people locally. So
Yeah.
what I'm looking for is just hiring people that I can trust and say, okay, I have this problem or I have this task for you. Like suppose I have a new this. The same thing. Now I already told you what you should be looking for is that leather apron. You have apron number one, apron number two. So whatever you want to give me, whatever analysis you want to give me, you show me what you've come up with, that you have the access
It's
to
in the US market or in the UK market,
both.
Canada.
Both in
It's
the
Okay.
both in the-
it's Canada and US. That's all the two markets that we sell on, right?
Okay.
Because that's our
Right.
main thing. Now that item, what happened was we in a different phase. That item was selling like crazy, and now it just died, and we're overstocked. And I'm trying to almost liquidate it. I'm reducing the price like crazy, and nothing's working.
What
It's not
what
selling.
reason happened that you are suddenly not selling?
Well, what happened is uh, the recession came in the last few years, right? And
Okay.
and people didn't want to spend so much. And what happened
Your
was
apron is high quality, I guess. It's high price.
it's high price.
It's
Do you understand
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? And remember, it's
yeah.
Amazon. You guys should be able to articulate this two things. Amazon is not about selling products. It's about
Hmm.
taking selling keywords, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
For leather apron, you're gonna have stuff selling for $50 or $40, $30, $40. Do you understand what I mean? Because they can use those keywords,
yeah,
right? So there's a very small market for premium products that used to exist before on
yeah,
Amazon, which doesn't exist anymore. So
yeah,
Amazon is
yeah,
dangerous of becoming like an eBay, because high-end products, people say, "What? I don't want to deal with all the returns all the time."
yeah.
Fraud, all those
Right,
things.
right,
On
right.
our, if you should go on our own website, if you go on our Down Under Bedding website, you'll see on our Shopify site, we sell high-end products we don't sell on Amazon anymore because
Right,
we couldn't
right.
handle the returns. We're getting all fraudulent. People would send back their old duvet they used for 5 years, 10 years.
Yes, 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 yes. Exactly, exactly,
And
exactly.
we're not a big company. We couldn't be fighting with Amazon for this and that. And sometimes you get the reimbursement, sometimes you didn't. We had a
Yeah,
case
it's
where we
happened.
lost thousands of dollars, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly, exactly, exactly.
So any more
Okay.
questions, or can we wrap it up?
No, no, I got from this that you want us just to see that how we analyze your product and what potential we can see, or yes,
Yeah, well, whatever you guys are capable of, your strength on the PPC side. Well, okay,
yeah,
this is if I had an agency like you, I would say this is what you're currently doing. This is what I would recommend. It's called a before and after, right?
right, right,
That's how you get. I don't know why. I'm in sales. I'm trying to, I'm telling you what I would do because I grew up in sales my whole life. It's
right,
saying,
right.
what's your problem? And my
Right.
problem is I want to see your capability. Show me what I'm doing and what would you do differently if it was your money involved. That's what I'm asking you at the end of the day.
I really got your question. Yes, and but due to limited resources and the time shortage, because we are scaling and
Yeah.
onboarding few clients and everything, we are scaling our team as well. So me and Uzair are very much, tightly occupied with that process right now.
Yeah.
You would understand that how it seems to be like scaling on one part and then scaling on operation side as well. So we are a little bit stuck on that part. We would love to show our creativity and everything, but we will try our best what we can get up, but don't expect anything much out of the box. As I told, that we are really occupied for few of the stuff and the projects which are online and sorry, in the pipeline.
Sure,
So
no problem.
so yeah,
Listen. Just what I prefer is what's called one word: transparency. If you guys are busy
yeah,
right now, that's why I told you
yeah,
earlier before on. I said
yeah,
complete the thing on Upwork, so that's if we
yeah,
can. I don't have a problem using people a la carte, right? I'll call you, have some
yeah,
issue, or maybe we can work
yeah,
together at
yeah,
some
yeah, yes,
point.
yes,
But
yeah.
you know what I mean? Because I don't want to waste my time as well, because I'm very busy.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to have meeting with you, because I really know that what is your pain point, so I can make a presentation according to that, if I am
Yeah,
able to do that or not. So that's why
yeah,
I want transparent with
I
you
get
that
it.
right now I am occupied on these stuffs. So I really
Okay,
apologize. And as I don't see that you have been right now any pain point, it's just that you want to see that okay, what is coming up next maybe. So yes, I'm here for any of your problem if you need to get it done,
okay,
but I will try my best what I can do for the leather apron. Okay.
okay. Take care. Huh? Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tony.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good day. Bye.